Hey you guys, so I wanted to make a reading in regards to the collective, where we are at, right? We feel disconnected from the higher realms, right? But it's all in good purpose, right? For many of us in the collective, we are really discovering our power, right? To be successful, to have victory, right? With oneself. And the 3D, the material world, let's put it that way, because 3D has, let's transmute that energy, right? So the material world has a lot to do with it, right? Before we had awakened, we really did not really knew that there was more than just a material world, right? And what we always wanted to do is achieve greatness, right? So that is still within us, and I believe that is one of the reasons why we came here to Earth, to be able to experience a lot of things. But one of the things is to have a disconnection, but yet be one with oneness, right? And even through everything that we have gone through, right, it does bring us back to oneness again. And now we have gotten second chances from our divine source, and we are seeing it more clearly, right? And being able to bring the spiritual realm with our material world, right? So being in a place of balance, being in a place of oneness, and being able to be in all, right? So for a lot of us, we have been doing that, and we are planting the seeds. One of the things is that our journeys are not as similar as what we would think. You know, I try to turn back a little bit, and it is very different from the majority of the collective, right? But is who you resonate, right? So always know that what you are getting guided through is meant for your journey, right? So for me is being able to assist the world, so being humanitarian in a different, totally different light that I have thought about in the past. And being able to have the resources for it. But at the bottom line, it is basically you are able to make a difference here in the world, right? It only starts with you. It starts with one person, right? And what I've been seeing is that you will be attracting people that have similar interests, people that resonate with you, and that's how you really are able to see your soul tribe get larger and larger, right? Increase in numbers, right? And so that is where we are at this moment. And we are being faced with a fear, but we are knowing when something new in the agenda, something that calls us to have victory, it does present itself, and we have to acknowledge it and know that it's there. But it is just something to try to think twice about it. But you're like, I see you, and I know, and I'm moving. I know that I will be successful in this, right? You are connecting more with your intuition and knowing with the energies, especially, and knowing that if it's something that is draining your energy too much, you take a step back and you see it from a different perspective and allow it to flow as it should be. And we are starting to engage in these type of new ways of doing things, right? So if it feels good and it's running smoothly, then it is, right? If there is some kind of friction, some kind of conflict, to pull back and, let it flow as it should be. But know that you have this, and know that you will achieve success, victory. So you are encouraged to face that fear and face the old paradigms that on how you used to think and how you are no longer thinking that way. You're building your self-confidence, which is absolutely wonderful, right? So very good for the collective, and knowing that the way that we are going, it's going to an evolvement of different things. It's one of the greatest things is that we are moving forward and letting fear just be an observer, and that's it. It's no longer, I think it's kind of intimidated by us, right? Because we are knowing our worth, we are knowing that we are capable of achieving greatness, and that is what we are coming to do. Our higher selves, our higher realms, our spirit guides, our cosmic family is definitely seeing us from above, and they could just be so happy to know that we found our light within ourselves, and we are bringing that light into existence, and we are no longer dimming our light in regards to fear, right? So that is where we are as a collective. I wanted to share that with you guys because it is very important that you know that we are in the right way, right?